I was always obsessed with every girl I met. I'd meet a girl, go on a date with her, and try to start a relationship with her, but she'd lose interest. When I was stuck at home watching Blade Runner edits, she'd be out there probably getting slammed by the whole block, but I'd be in denial. There's still a chance, there has to be. It wasn't until I got my shit together, put my head down, and focused on my own improvement that I finally got out of that funk and finally started to feel happy again. My name is Johnny, aka White Hamza, and today my goal is to get you out of this funk, to get you back going after your goals and start attracting girls once again. Girls who are even more attractive than the one you lost. I know that might not sound possible. Oh, she was the one, she was perfect. But I promise you, all you need is a clear direction to go in. Right now you're panicking and you feel all lost, but everything will make sense after this video. Before I get into step by step how to actually move on and get over a girl, I'm gonna tell you a bit of my story. I've always been a really shy, awkward loser of a guy. I didn't have the confidence to go and talk to girls that I had a crush on. I couldn't get girls' numbers. I couldn't do any of that. But then I got on self-improvement, and then I started getting girls' numbers and shit. And then one day I had this girl come up to me, out of fucking nowhere. It was the end of the school day, and she walked up to me. I forget what she said exactly, but she was saying like, "Oh, I've seen you around. I think you're whatever. Can I get your snap?" And I'm gonna be on, bro. I'm gonna be honest. At the time, I was looking around. I thought like my boy was like got her to do that to me to like make fun of me or some shit to like pull a fucking prank on me, man. Because I legit did not believe that this could happen, right? That seems to be every guy's fucking dream to have a girl like approach them. It's pussy shit, but hey, I was happy, man. I was happy. I never got her snap because back then I was on social media and shit. And then I asked her out to a date, and it turns out that one of my boys was like in cahoots with her friend. So I had like a fucking radio fucking shit. He could fucking get like fucking Russian spy on me, right? He could fucking like get information from me. And I remember one day I was in the cafeteria of my school, and this guy is there, right, who's in cahoots with her friend. And then he's talking to me. He's like, "Bro, she wants you, man. She wants you." And he kept on saying that, and I was like, "Oh shit, man." And then he's like, "Bro, she likes your muscles. She likes everything, bro. She wants you, man." And I was like, "Yo, your boy fucking made it, man. Your boy fucking made it." I already knew it was a wrap from there, man. I was like, "Let's fucking go." I was getting crazy, man. I was like, "Let's fucking go. We made it, boys." Fucking trumpet anthem music playing, you know what I'm saying? I was walking around feeling like the man, I had a date with her. We went on the date, and I'm not gonna lie, the date, it went all right. It wasn't that good. It went all right though, but it was one of my first few dates I ever went on, because this was a while ago, right? But on the date, I really started to like her, I really started to get to know her, and like I kept thinking all these things. Always like she'd be like perfect to like show to my family because of her, all this stuff, right? But basically after that date, and after that, I got ghosted, man. I'm not gonna lie. There's no other way to say it. I got ghosted by this girl. At first, I was like, I try to be like aloof about it, I try to like, whatever, because I was, at this time, this was when I had my goal to start going up to girls, getting girls' numbers, and doing this. So that's all about that. I was like, oh, I'll just get some other girl's number, go on a date with her, and it'll be fine, right? But then after time passed, it just I started thinking about it more. I was like, fuck, man, like, what if I did this? What if I didn't do that? What if this guy didn't say that stupid shit? Or like, fuck you, bro, fuck you. And then it got to a bad point, man, when I was just down bad. And I think in one of my classes, that friend that I was talking about, who's like in cahoots with the girl, he was like, he had his phone out, and I would take his phone, right? He was like sitting next to me in one of my classes. I would take his phone, go on Instagram, because I did have Instagram at that point, I think. I had Instagram back then, but I wasn't following her account. So I went on his phone to his Instagram to look at her account. I was looking at her pictures and shit like a fucking weirdo, man. Like a fucking weirdo, bro. Just looking at this shit, and he'd catch me and be like, "Johnny, what the fuck are you doing, bro?" He'd call me out, and good on him, man. I needed to be called out. It got to a point where I just started to think about her all the fucking time. I was just like thinking about, what if I didn't do that? What if I acted like this? What if I was more masculine in my vocal intonation? All that weird shit, bro. I was overthinking all that shit. And then I hit a low, man, where I stopped going up to girls, getting their numbers. I didn't have any goals anymore. I was just going through life, man, being pushed by the fucking waves. The guy that I promised myself not to become when I joined self-improvement. Just all the time, I was thinking like, I fucked it up. You fucked it up, man. But then something happened. My school's football team, they were like, there was the first practice coming up, and a couple of my friends, were joining in, and we're gonna go. And they're like, "Oh, Johnny, you should go check it out and stuff." And I was thinking about it because I had no fucking idea how to play football. I didn't know the fucking rules, the positions, nothing, man. But I said, fucking. I showed up to the first practice, and then I swear on that first practice, I had a moment where I thought to myself, I don't know this game. I don't know the fucking rules. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I want to dedicate myself to this. I knew that if I dedicated my life to this for the next month, 2 months, 3 months, for the rest of the season, that I could become a fucking player on this team. And that's what I did, man. When I didn't know shit about the game, I just showed up every fucking practice and every fucking day just going to this shit, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, getting put on my ass, getting my ass kicked in these fucking drills because I don't know how to fucking tackle, I don't know how to rap. But I learned and I became obsessed, man. And I just took my training to another level. I remember at home, I'd be weightlifting and I'd be thinking about this girl, man. I'd be thinking about her and all that work, all that training. It led to the first game that we won in the fucking season, where I just remember that fucking game. The whole team all together, all my boys, we worked together as a fucking unit to destroy that fucking team. Fuck you. We won. And I just remember at the end of the game, once the buzzer, the whatever shit went off and the game was over, we fucking won our first game. I just remember running at my boys, fucking hitting each other. We were fucking bashing each other, man, jumping at each other, going crazy, man. Bro, I was smiling like crazy, man. We ran into the end zone, our coaches. I'm getting fucking hyped up, man, just talking about this shit, man. And it was one of the greatest moments ever, man, in my life, man. It was crazy. And when I joined that team, when I joined football, and I was sharing my sweat and blood with these guys who I never met before mostly, they turned into lifelong brothers that honestly somehow I take a fucking bullet for. And then during that, why the fuck would I be thinking about some chick when I'm training with my fucking boys, with my brothers, to win this game, to win this fucking championship a year down the line, 2 years down the line? But before we get into step by step how to actually get over someone, how to get over a girl, how to move on, what are the takeaways from this story? What I learned from this is that the pain that you're feeling right now will always lead to something better if you have a forward-facing, goal-oriented, goal-directed attitude. Instead of looking back and looking at your fucking regrets, looking at the past, at your experiences with this girl, and instead looking forward and seeing what's next. What next am I gonna chase after? Because that pain that you're feeling is fuel to destroy your competition. Bro, when you have that girl that fucking broke your heart and then you see her with a new man, a new boyfriend. You want to fucking beat the fuck out of the mother. Don't fucking lie to me. I know, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He could be the nicest guy on earth, man. He could fucking volunteer at fucking kitten shelter. I don't fucking know, man. But you want to fucking kill that motherfucker, man. The pain you're feeling is fuel, man. It's fuel. But let's get into step by step. Step 1 is to admit that it's over. I know you're thinking, oh, but there's still a chance if I start going to the gym or if I do this or I buy her flowers. You have to admit that it's over, man. As much as it hurts, even if maybe you want to be friends with her, you want to stay close with her, you need to block the bitch. You need to fucking delete her number, unfollow her, block her. You can't be seeing her anymore. And I know that might sound like a fucking asshole thing to do, but this is for your benefit right now. You need to think about yourself right now. You need to place yourself above everything else right now. Maybe down the line, a few months from now, after you've gotten your shit together, maybe you could get back together. Maybe you could be friends. Who knows? But right now, you need to fucking focus. You need to get out of this funk. So you need to fucking block her on everything. Step 2 is to leave it behind, and you can do this by journaling. Now, this is something that I did, which the reason I'm making this video is because I dealt with something more recently about this girl that I just couldn't stop thinking about. One thing that really helped was just journaling it out, writing down all the experiences you felt with her, all the good shit, all the bad shit, all the things that you regret, all the things, the moments you wish you could go back to, everything, man. You want to get everything off your chest so you don't have to carry it anymore. And once you write out everything, all your dark thoughts, man, all your fucked up shit that you don't want to admit, when you really let everything go, write down everything, how much you want to fucking how much you hate her, how much you love her, how much you want to kill that guy, how much you're obsessed with her. You want to get it all off your chest so you can stop carrying that weight around you. And if you think, oh, this is bullshit, you will carry that weight with you and it's going to slow you down. So you might as well take the 10 minutes, 15 minutes to just get on your phone or Even better, get on a piece of paper and just write out everything that you can. Don't hold back. Step 3 is to find a new quest. Now that you've left everything behind, you need to find a new place to go to. Now you can choose anything, whether it's getting into the gym, post breakup gains, whether it's joining a sport, whether it's going after your business, anything. You have to choose one thing that you want to just chase after. And then you go into step 4, which is take the first step forward. You want to find your goal and go. Right now you have unlimited fuel to be used in any way that you want. Yet you're sat there playing Call of Duty, feeling bad for yourself, watching American Psycho edits on YouTube. God just set you the fuck up. He gave you the perfect chance, the perfect situation. Everything was set up for you to get to this point now where you're feeling this unbearable pain, this unbearable suffering, and use it as fuel to do whatever the fuck you want. Right now you have the power, man. You think that you got totaled out, you got zeroed out by life. You just got set the fuck up. And are you gonna let that go to waste? Or are you gonna go fucking after something? And pro tip, one of the best things that you can do post breakup is to do something surrounded by fucking hard men. Hard men. But I mean finding brotherhood. Joining a gym, going weightlifting at a gym, or joining a sport, or joining like a MMA club, a boxing club. When you're surrounded by guys who are just fucking testosterone filled. Guys who have their own goals similar to yours and are going after it. That shit will rub off through fucking osmosis, bro. If you're fucking on the bench press and you're going for 10 reps, but you know that all the guys before you, they went for 11, they went for 12. You're gonna be fucking, let me get that fucking extra rep in. You fucked it, bro. Everyone else is doing it, man. You're fucking hyping you up, and then you do 10 reps. They're gonna fucking look at you like a fucking face of disappointment. You don't want that shit. Let's fucking go. You fucking do that extra rep, man. That's the beauty of being surrounded by testosterone-filled men. As cringe as it sounds, man. And I really learned this through joining football, through being surrounded by guys who are just beating the fuck out of each other every practice, bringing each other to the fucking ground. No fucking mercy. And this step can really be the hardest. They always say taking the first step into something is always the hardest. And it is true. Because, you're scared. You don't know what to expect. Oh, if I join a boxing gym, I don't really know boxing. I don't really know anyone who goes here. But all you have to do right now is show up. Right now, all you have to think to yourself is, I'm gonna go and show up. I'm gonna go walk in. And that's it. That's all I have to do. That's a win. Because if you think, oh, I gotta become the best, I gotta learn all these techniques and how do I do this and orthodox, you're gonna be fucking overwhelmed and you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna show up anymore. You're not gonna go. And eventually, from showing up consistently, you'll start to learn. You'll start to get better. You learn the techniques. You become a part of the team, a part of the club, man. You'll make new friends. You'll meet guys. You become fucking brothers. Step 5 is to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now that you've let everything go, let everything in the past be the past, and now that you're chasing after a new goal and you're starting to achieve crazy impossible things, now you're gonna start to attract more girls, hotter girls. As your value increases, as you become more valuable as a man, you'll start to attract more and hotter girls who are even better and higher quality than the one that you lost. And then you get obsessed again, and then you lose her, and then the cycle continues. Now this is something this is a part where I can't really help you, man. This is the part, because this is where I'm still dealing with, getting obsessed with girls, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know how to deal with this, how to tackle this. If you have any advice for me, man, like let me know in the fucking comments, bro. You're a better man than me, man, if you know. There's always, at every single time in my life, there's always that one girl that I have to be thinking about all the time. And if it's not her, then it's a different girl. And then after, it's a different girl, and the fucking cycle continues, man. Final words. Yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts, But it's gonna hurt no matter what. You might as well set your future self up for success by doing something today that in the future will get him more girls, get him hotter girls, get him better girls. And even if not that, just become a more valuable man, a more confident man, a more experienced, successful man. Alright, bro, I gotta go hit a workout. Don't be afraid to give up the good for the great. Peace out.